Hello, Onyeka.
Hello, you.
Welcome to a session.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm okay. Just a bit tired. Had a long day. A long week.
How does it feel to be a superstar?
I've always been a superstar, you know. It didn't start today, but it's nice. I love the love from my fans. Everything is okay.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Were your expectations superseded or was it underwhelming? I mean, your stay in the house and the results.
Well, my stay in the house was, I think it was what would I say, did it supersede? Let me see. Well, yeah. I knew that I was going to do okay, but what I'm seeing now is massive. Like, it was almost like circumstances worked to my favor. So I'm really, really thankful for that. So I'll say it actually superseded. Although I've not really been in the whole space of the whole like Big Brother. I've just been in my in my room watching my cats and my dogs and FaceTiming my dog, and yeah, so I don't really have a full view on what is happening outside.
Mm-hmm. But the little view that you have, what would you say has been the biggest misconception since you got out?
Misconception since I left the house.
Yeah.
I think everything about me, because even the housemates too, they had that, and I feel it's just because I'm very different, and people have not really. A lot of people have never come across my kind of person. And that's okay.
Okay. What's that one question that you're tired of answering since you started your media rounds?
That one question I'm tired of answering. I've even forgotten the question. So sorry, give me a minute. They've asked me
one conversation. What is that one conversation that you are tired of talking about?
I'm tired of talking about being the bigger person, because I am the bigger person. And that's all. Like, I don't know why we're going back and forth about that, but I'm the bigger person. That's okay. But you know, all these things now, these are what to sign up for. So I'm ready. I'm doing it nicely.
Okay. Let's take a step back. When your sister was here, she had given us a little bit of an insight to what your family dynamics, are. So not to be repetitive, we want to hear from Onyeka's point of view, because we're trying to focus on you and not necessarily so much of the things you did in the house, right? Yeah. So who is Onyeka? Tell me a bit about your siblings, your family dynamics,
Well, Onyeka is just, Onyeka has spoken about herself so much and so, but let me try and streamline. Onyeka is a bright star, a very rare one, a very calm, loving, forgiving girl. She doesn't hold things to heart, and she lets go easily. And I think that to some extent, sometimes I feel like to some extent it's not good, because a lot of times people expect me to hold things and react a certain kind of way, like define who I am. But Onyeka is different. I come from a family of 5, 1 brother, 4 sisters. Very lovely family, very tight, like really tight, cuddly, cry together. Like sisters were crying at once. Okay, let me just give you an example of how tight. My brother is like, he's the only guy, so he's busy doing his own thing. Then my sisters. So when I'm going to school, right? Let me say I'm going to school tomorrow. When I was in uni, we'll all sit down together. We'll play that night. We'll play into the middle of the night. We'll lay on one bed under one duvet. We'll now start gisting about things that made us laugh from like secondary school. Like, oh, this one. Can you remember that day? Remember that day now came and I fell down when I was trying to run. Everybody would laugh after laughing. Everybody start crying. I'll miss you. After crying, we sleep. You understand that kind of? So we're really, really tight. I mean, we have so much love for each other. just a normal family doing normal things. The love is deep, so yeah, I mean, the fights are, no, I'm not saying the fights are deep, just basic. I just feel like the fights are a representation of when there's love. So you're free to say your heart's piece and let it go, and next minute we're best friends again, because why won't I create that kind of space for you? I don't know how I wouldn't let because we're all human beings, don't you think? We have things that there's no need for you to have to be fake and hold back some and you start having resentment. So say it now. There's nothing too big I cannot forgive you for. So we've always had that in my family. So yeah, it's just a sweet family that loves animals. With dogs or cats, like birds, and then we also love fruits. We love planting fruits, planting and gardening, all this kind of cute. I don't know, we're just different. Yeah.
How many cats? How many cats and dogs and do you have?
I had one. That one, we got her when my dad died. She was the one that basically healed, like she filled the space in the house. Her name was Berry. She was one white, cute, small dog. She stayed for a while, then she died. Everybody now cried. Then after that, we had another one. It was a pit bull called Money. And we are really good at training dogs in my house. So if you see my dog, if I bring my dog here, you fall in love. Like, come here, sit, go between my legs, go. Like, they're really very trained. Someone stole it. Because of how trained it was. Then we now had another one that was just a passerby. His name was Kane. He's a King Corso. I don't know, some people call this Canny Corso, but I call it King Corso. Big dogs, though, very strong dogs. Trained it as well, my baby. Then at a point, we gave it to a friend. It was actually a friend's dog that we adopted and were living with for a while. Gave that one out. Then we now had our special, I had a cat. Okay, I actually roll with the cats outside. If I see a cat outside, I'm like, cat, I don't know, I used to not like them, but a friend of mine had a cat he called Moise. Sorry. I have the funniest dispute, sorry. So the cat's name is Moise. So I met the cat when he was still a baby. He brought the cat to the house. I used to roll now, me and the cat. So there was time that his dad was like, oh, he doesn't want Moise anymore. Because cats, and it's a ginger cat, and ginger cats can be really, really funny. So he brought the cat to the house. And now I said, I'll take the cat. I don't know how this cat will be on the streets. Brought the cat to my house. He terrorized my whole family. But if he sees me, he's so cute. But if my sister wants to pass, he wants to scratch her. I brought him to the house and I went to my friend's house and we were chilling. So I left him for them to babysit. Then I was chilling somewhere. They were just calling me, Onyeka, where are you? Come and carry this cat. Come and carry this cat. Oh yeah, I had another passerby cat called Obina. It's actually my sister's friend's cat. Sorry.
You call the cat Obina?
Don't worry, we're coming. Just wait. I had a passerby cat called Obina. Very cute, but very funny. Like, you could just be sitting down here. Obina would just run and jump here and jump. It was actually my sister's friend's cat. We tend to bring in, we love animals in my house. So we tend to take in one or two for some time.
Yeah.
Then I had...
Oh, wow, there's more?
I have Jada. This is now my present baby is now Jada. She's also a pit bull, very trained, very calm. You'll be obsessed. Then she now gave birth to only one child. I don't know, that boy, problematic, but his name is Nwabali.
Nwabali, the goalkeeper.
Yeah. Yeah.
You named your cats after your dog after the goalkeeper.
Yes, because he was the only child. He was the only shot that was caught. And they gave birth to him in the night. Nwabali, yeah.
Nwabali, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I like how... I think what interested me about this whole conversation was how excited you were talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
So it means it's something that means a lot to you, because some might be wondering why we're here talking about cats and dogs. But no, it really means so much to you. Yeah. And I like that you've been able to find happiness, not just from humans, but from animals as well.
And butterflies.
Yeah. So amidst all of these great things happening with you and all of these amazing feelings, I'm sure that there must have been a downtime. So what would you say has been the lowest moment of your life?
Lowest moment of my life. You see, whenever people ask me these questions, it's so hard because of the way I think, right? I feel like everything happens for my own good. So already I don't really calculate things like that. But I would say maybe if I must say, I don't even know. I'll just say maybe my dad's death, because that's like,
yeah, the loss of a loved one.
Yeah. So that one was the time. That was like a shaking reality, you know. But I mean, we walked through it for years. We've done the needful, so it doesn't really hold that much, you know, that much down, or will I say dark?
Grief.
Yeah.
You guys have healed.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've understood.
I think your sister also said the same thing. You know, she also mentioned
my dad's death, right?
Yes, and having to navigate through life and your mom having to like figure out the businesses and all of that.
And just coming to terms with the reality that there will not be a dad ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My condolences again.
You said?
I said my condolences
again.
Thank you.
But sorry, yes, I have a daddy now.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Of course,
he has
always
so
been
good. Like, I don't know, like that man spoils me. I'm just like, oh my God, I actually lost my earthly father and got a more perfect one.
Oh.
So I'm cool now.
That's cute.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, the big daddy. Trust me, he's got you all the time.
Yeah.
Onyeka, there's so much for us to unpack, honestly, and I don't think the time would allow us to do that.
Yeah.
I think you are such a bubble of positivity and sunshine. We've watched your journey through the Big Brother house.
You did?
Yes, of course.
You're laughing at me.
One thing we know is that you created a lot of entertainment value for a lot of people. You know, some people will call it a strategy, whether it was a strategy, whether it wasn't a strategy, the fact that
they were entertained.
Yes, and you were in almost every conversation. Like there was no week that you not do something that we'll talk about.
Week or day?
There was no
I think
day.
It was a day, because I was working.
I know. And I think the end justified the means.
Yes,
I mean, top 8. It's in fact not just top 3. So it's not an easy feat, you know, and I truly just wish you the very best in life, and you would do amazing things.
Thank you so
Biggest O for a reason.
Biggest
O for a reason.
Today, so I don't have to, you know, but thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate that.
Thank you for sharing some of yourself with us, especially your cats and dogs. I was about to say that.
Thank you so much.
Your session is over.
You know, let's do this and she's going to chew.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you too.